Welcome back to Exile Into the Dark Waters campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We are going into the 16th mission of the campaign. Ironclad, our roaming fleet Terminus system, 18th January 2368, 33 days since the Great Exodus. Syndicate Exodus fleet's population unchanged. Because I know how to fly an intercept mission. Morning, pilots, and welcome. As you all know, we left behind Delta Lacertae and reached Terminus. There are two jump nodes through which the Shivans can enter the system, Delta Lacertae and Mi Arae. The Ironclad and Anjanaea are blocking these jump nodes, while Demetrius' battle group and part of the roaming fleet are preparing to set off to another system, Messier 1A, a gateway to Messier 8 to the Messier 80 star cluster. Colony fleet is scattered throughout the system. There are no major Shivan forces left in Terminus, so the civilians are relatively safe for now. This moment of peace will not last long, however, so we must finish our goals here as fast as possible. What are our goals here, apart from escaping as quickly as possible? The tyrant is literally right behind us at every jump node. It's amazing he doesn't just follow us through. Allow me to provide a short historical background. In the distant past, Terminus was a binary star system. 9 planets in total orbited 2 massive giant stars. However, about 20,000 years ago, Terminus A went supernova and destroyed 6 planets and everything else orbiting it. A nebula was created as a result. The remnants of Terminus A formed a black hole which soon began to absorb the rest of the system. And we're here why? Terminus B and its 3 planets were hit by the shockwave, but they survived. Among them there is Terminus 1, an Earth-like planet closest to the star. It is unclear to us how it was possible, but it looks as if it was relatively untouched by the cataclysm. We estimate that it is a matter of 4 to 5 centuries before Terminus B and its planets are also absorbed by the black hole, and subspace connections to and from the system become too unstable for travel. Nevertheless, it is the only possible route the fleet can take, so we have to make sure our ships are safe. Good to see most now that was the Admiral, now Tactical Arbiter Fleet Master. Now Tactical Arbiter Finn. Good to see most of you safe and sound, Direwolves. We missed you on the Ironclad. So, been on a small trip, huh? At least you were not as bored as we were, sitting for a few days in a shipyard and doing nothing. I'm sure you look forward to getting back to the front line, so I'll get straight to the point. For your next sortie, you will fly with some new armaments. Courtesy of Fleetmaster Raji, the Ironclad has received Hurricane missiles. Pilots who accompanied the Anjanaea in Delta Lacertae have already had a chance to use this weapon, but the others are recommended to familiarize themselves with its tactical employments in the tech room. We have also received a gift from Big Buddha's engineers when they were patching up our armor. An advanced version of the Vortex torpedo has been recently invented and is now available for all squadrons on the Ironclad. Compared to its predecessor, the Vortex Advanced locks on more quickly, hits targets with better accuracy, and has shorter reloading time. Our factory ships have already begun production, and I can assure you we'll soon have tons of these weapons to use. Alright, let's get to briefing. Lost in space. The fleet is holding position in Terminus, and the Ironclad is leading the blockade of the Delta Lacertae jump node. The system is entirely under our control, but don't get too comfortable. The Tyrant's armada is only a few steps behind us. The sooner we are ready to depart to Messier 80, the better. Alpha will stay with the Ironclad and protect it on the blockade, but for Beta we've got a different task. A calm, quiet assignment to give you some rest before the critical battle. Oh, I'm sure. High Magistrate Al-Zardari wants us to examine some subspace anomalies scattered throughout the system. We need to understand the effects they have on space around them to help our navigators select a path for the fleet. The eggheads sent by Al-Zardari tell us that not only Terminus is a unique system on the brink of collapse, but also its black hole-shaped subspace in ways that humankind has yet to observe. These scans will provide us with precious data for further analysis. Well, in my humble opinion, I don't give 2 shits about these assholes, but we got our orders, so let's get to work. Long-range scanners have located these anomalies, but we're unable to obtain all the information we need. More detailed research is required and it must be performed on site. Your fighters will be equipped with high-precision subspace scanners. We have set several nav buoys to help you navigate. You must locate every anomaly around each nav buoy. When you approach each anomaly, the scanner will automatically gather data. You have to stay close to the anomaly until the scan is finished. Outer Rim Science Cruiser Vigilant Eye will collect data from your scans, while the frigate Shangri-La and her fighters will provide it cover. You do not expect strong Shivan activity, but in case enemy forces show up, your priority is to protect both our ships. Oh, we're back in Defenders. Primary objective, search for subspace anomalies. Vortex B. Alright. Polyhydra and Pulsar. Alright, seems good. Let's hit it. Beta, stay sharp. We got some scanning to do here. The Shangri-La will keep us safe while you approach those buoys and investigate the anomalies. Yeah, scanning subspace anomalies. Can you imagine a more boring mission? Mining minerals in Corcorelli was more boring to me, but still better than sitting in Mesa and doing nothing. Mining minerals was boring until Shivan fighters arrived. Knowing my luck, we should expect similar entertainment here. Yeah. Alright, let's get to work. We got 5 Nabuis in this sector. If I got it right, 1 or 2 anomalies are present around each one. We have to find the anomalies and scan them. Look at your radar screen and watch the signal gauge. It shouldn't be difficult. Activating scanner. Let's see what this thing can do. Signal strength. Oh, okay. Beta, you've activated your scanners. Remember that long-range scanners can fix the anomaly's position within a radius of 1.5 kilometers. You need to locate their exact positions using a radar and signal strength gauge. Close within 300 meters of a Naboo, use a radar to look for fuzzy targets. Aha. The signal strength gauge will tell you how close you are to the anomaly. Scanning will begin automatically. You must remain in range until it's completed. Note there may be several anomalies in each sector. Their count appears in your HUD once you approach a Naboo. So 5. Oh, 1. Got the first anomaly. Just wait until the scan is complete. It's done. The first anomaly has been scanned. I'm transmitting data to the Vigilant Eye. No more anomalies around this Naboo. This is the Vigilant Eye. We received the first data package. Carry on, pilots. Go for 2. Subspace anomalies. What are they anyway? How can they help us? This black hole looks dangerous. Perhaps anomalies can disturb as subspace jumps. We need the subspace patterns to identify threats. It's like, I don't know, collecting signatures of no malware by antivirus software. Anomalies in Sector 0. Possible, I'm not convinced. Our scientists must be conducting some kind of research here. You heard it, Finn. This black hole has unique influence on the subspace network. Maybe they're preparing to test a new drive or something? No idea. Right, we'll go for 3. We don't even have they wouldn't be advised if Shivan were jumping into your position. Yeah, we do. Ow. I hate dragons. Got him. We determined there were no anomalies around buoy 2. Although it didn't go gray, so I don't know. We'll go back to it if we have to. They'll have to be right into the star. Oh boy. Who the hell are you? Oh, but support. Anomalies in Sector 3. We'll pick this one. I may have chosen poorly. It disappeared. Alright, signal strength isn't there. Anomaly detected. Scan completed, sending data to the vigilant eye. Alright, there's 2 more. Hello. I flew past it. It's right here. Why is it not? I'll try the other one. Alright, signal strength is going up. Maybe I have to do them in a particular order. I found an anomaly. Scan is proceeding now. I'm done with this. I'm seeing the results of the vigilant eye. Hard to see gray dots against that grayish nebula. Oh, hello. Here's the next one. Let's get it done. Okay, I guess I'd approached this one before and didn't get a signal. I guess I do have to do them in a particular order. Here goes another scan. Let's proceed to the next anomaly. We're done with 2 sectors. Proceeding to the 3rd one. We're gonna check 2 again because it didn't clear. Shangri-La is pretty beat up, I just noticed. Must have been taking damage from our previous engagement. Anomalies in Sector 2. There were none earlier. Got one. Anomaly detected. Yeah, I figured something. I figured something was wrong when I was here earlier and said there were none. Scan completed. Sending data to vigilant eye. Again. I found an anomaly. Scan is proceeding now. There's got to be another shoe drop here. I'm done with this. I'm seeing the results of vigilant eye. Another area check. No more anomalies to scan. Beta acknowledging receipt of scan data from 3 sectors. Proceed to the next one. Hey, I still have the signatures of the anomalies. Just have a look. They're all similar, the same pattern, but different sizes. If I had time, I can compare them to known signatures from ORS database. I guess that's what the folks in the Vigilant Eye are doing. Our job is just to make sure they have enough data. Wonder why I said there were no anomalies in the sector earlier. IFF confirmed. We got more red bastards here. Gotcha. Infinitely easier to deal with this dragon. Got him. You off my way. Got him. Now then, as we were doing, we were so rudely interrupted. Alright, shields are back at maximum. We'll turn up the... We'll dump powered engines again once the guns are charged. Anomalies in Sector 2. This one looks closer on account of being brighter. Yep. Here's the next one. Let's get it done. Here goes another scan. Let's proceed to the next anomaly. With pleasure. Signal strength is increasing. Slowly. And then all at once. Anomaly detected. Scan completed, sending data to the Vigilant Eye. We're down 4 Nabuis, only one left. Let's hurry up and return to the front line. I can't believe you're still eager to fight. Courage or stupidity? I have found that those traits are usually a package deal. Alright, powered engines, and let's get over there. I can't stop thinking about it. Scanning subspace anomalies. It must have a fucking purpose. We got Shivans in pursuit right on our tail. It's not exactly the best time to collect samples for some eggheads research. System malfunctioning. Okay. That's what we'll call it. Fine. Perhaps we're looking for something in this system. Something to help us fight the Shivans. Some alien technology. We're not the only ones in the system to do this stupid scanning, are we? You know, Echo, now that we mention it, did you notice that Demetrius is still in Terminus along with our Vanguard? They have always been one system ahead from Colony Fleet, clearing the path. I mean, that's the point of being a Vanguard, isn't it? Something made the Fleet Masters halt our progress. The question is what? Did we get lost? I don't know. I think we'll have to wait for our debriefing, but I don't like this at all. Alright, one to the left, one to the right of the buoy. We'll just go to the right first. Oh, there's 4. I guess I have to do them in a particular order again. We'll try this one. Maybe it'll be the one to do first. Nope. should have gone here first. Real gamers go left. What the heck? Why can't I scan any of them? None of them even ping the signal strength meter. Okay, so it's not that one, it's behind us now. What I don't like is my instrument's not working. Here we are. I found an anomaly. Scan is proceeding now. I wonder why they have to be done. They have to be done in a particular order. At least that's the way number 3 behaved. So I hope that's what this is doing. Otherwise, it's bugged. No, this one's sending results to the Vigilant Eye. Alright, signal strength is increasing. Here's the next one. Let's get it done. There goes another scan. Let's proceed to the next anomaly. Been at this 16 minutes. Nope, not that one. So we'll go for this one and... Yep. Anomaly detected. Scan completed, same day of the Vigilant Eye. So, let's see if this one will trigger now. Oh yeah, it will. Signal strength increasing already. I found an anomaly. Scan is proceeding now. I'm done with this one, sending the results of the Vigilant Eye. We completed our search of the final sector. Our job here is done. Good job, pilot. Stand by in a moment. We'll send you new coordinates. Hold on, Wingmaster. Yeah. Vigilant Eye, you owe us an explanation. Why are we wandering in the middle of nowhere when the Shivan Armada is still chasing us? What are we looking for? Fives, this is not the right time to... We have some research to do in Terminus while we prepare our fleet, the fleet to move to Messier to 80. There's no reason for you to worry about that, pilot. I think there is. You're hiding something from us. There's some trouble along the way, isn't there? And the music changed. The purpose of this data analysis is classified, pilot. I must insist that you let our scientific teams do their jobs and you focus on doing yours. My wingman is right. There have been complications, right? Fleet Master Cliff is still here. Our vanguard is still here. Colony fleet has not even started moving to Messier 80, and you were sending fighters to scour the system in search of subspace anomalies? How's this for the truth, Vigilant Eye Control? You didn't find a jump node to Messier 80, right? Fleet Masters led us here, and now we're trapped, besieged by the Tyrant's Armada with no hope for escape. I cannot confirm that, Wingmaster. I just... What do you mean, no jump node? We have nowhere to go? It can't be. Well, we did. There's 2 jump nodes out of here. Alright, now we know what's going on. Just send us those stupid coordinates. If we don't find the jump node, what will happen to us? Can we find our way to another node? There are 2 jump nodes out of there. The Tyrant was behind 1. Silence, you are correct. We didn't find a jump node at Messier 80. To be specific, at its coordinates we found a node, but it was collapsed, completely unusable. We were searching the sector hoping that the proper node was affected by the black hole and lies elsewhere in the system. Well, that raises more questions than answers, doesn't it? I know how it looks, but we need you to keep quiet about this. We must avoid a panic in the fleet. Proceed with your duties. We will find a way, I assure you. Ooh, the tanner isn't rushing. Or at least you hope you will. But what if the jump node permanently collapsed? What if it was absorbed by the black hole? Do you have a backup plan in case we... No. No, we don't. Attention all units. You have to return to the Ironclad at once. A large Shivan battle group has broken our blockade and is about to attack the colony fleet. The Ironclad is on its way to support the most vulnerable rally point. Head for these coordinates now. Every second matters. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Glad I rearmed. Watch this be a red alert.